Hi everyone, welcome to day 10. So here we are just 3 days away from Saturday being the last day of the summit. I know I'm going to be so sad on that day, but in between now and Saturday we have lots more tips, lots more fantastic information coming from our summit speakers. And on Saturday, Chongo, myself, and Sherry will be the last speakers, bringing the summit to a close. So, but today is all about day 10. So I am so excited to be highlighting and speaking to you about the interviews today as we welcome everybody coming on. I'm always now Sandra, whether or not she knows it, she is my go-to at the very beginning. She is very often the first one on, so I'm always looking to her to give me that thumbs up so that I know that everything is going. So thank you, Sandra, for that. Suzanne Mongrain-Smith, who has been amazing, helping out the speakers, myself, all of you in the background. She is off duty today. But she's probably going to be busier than other days just being a speaker. So welcome, Suzanne, for popping on. And we are hoping as well to welcome Marie-Lune this morning. I'm going to keep my eye on my messenger. It is, again, we have different, let's say, platforms that we use. So sometimes coming on live Facebook is a new platform. So I'm going to keep watching as well to see that Marie-Lune is okay to make it on, because she really wants to be here as well. So welcome. And Suzanne says she's on duty as well. Marie-Lune has popped in. Bonjour. That's fantastic. So we have both speakers here today. We have a good group of people coming on. So feel free, as I'm chatting, you can share more information. This goes from questions that might pop into your mind right away. Just put them right down there. We will be answering questions during the live, but also afterwards. We'll keep this thread going as well. And if there's anything in terms of Marie-Lune and Suzanne, if there's anything that comes to mind that you feel like you want to post as we're going through, please feel free to do that as well. So I'm so excited about the connection today, again, to energy and the whole concept that we have within ourselves, these tools to be able to change our energy, to manage our energy, and first and foremost, just to be aware of what's going on from an energetic perspective. And I've mentioned this a couple of times in the lives, that the opportunity right now to be open to these tools that are available to us. It's just, in my lifetime for sure, has never been more of an open time. Again, from a very positive perspective. Now, as you listen to the stories from all of the speakers, and Marie-Lune and Suzanne, no exception, we are all working on managing. We've always worked on managing the energy right from the get-go. And as we move, we develop our tools, having gone through those journeys. And even as I think today about the energy, it is, again, an opportunity. At the same time, there are many of us that are quite, we're all sensitive to energy, but there are some that are, I think the description, Marie-Lune, you can jump in and let me know, kind of extra feelers, extra sensitive to these energy shifts. And as we recognize that this is us, and I used to say terms like I was easily overwhelmed, or I would say things again from a languaging that I think I could have made it a little bit more positive. And then having met some of these women, and I've had workshops and sessions with both Suzanne and Marie-Lune, realizing that it is an absolute positive to be an extra feeler, to be extra sensitive to energy, to light, to people. So again, a beautiful opportunity, at the same time cutting ourselves some slack and using and reaching out to these speakers and using the tools that are available to us. So as you're coming on, and welcome Leah, I see popping on as well, and Gail, and I apologize if you move through the thread and I miss you, but I always pop on afterwards. So with Suzanne again today, I'm going to start with Suzanne as she is first up in the interviews. It is a beautiful reminder that for those of us that let's say find meditation challenging, and there's a lot, so thank you so much for those of you that have come onto the page, joined the Women's Wellness community. Many of you talk about meditation being something that you want to do more, but it's a challenge. So this is what I love about Suzanne's, her tools, her presentation, is that when the mind is really, really busy, then you have this opportunity now to use all of those different aspects of the mind and the body. So the repeating out loud, the vibrations, the movement. Now I'm going to give you, I'm actually going to move. I haven't even checked in with Suzanne on this. But very often at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays, everybody, I do some movement. So today at 4 o'clock live, I am going to dance, and I've done this before, and move, and I'd love you to join me to Suzanne's mantra. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to it, have a listen, but also know that we are going to move at 4 o'clock today for those of you that want to jump in. So again, as you listen to Suzanne's story and learn and how she made her way in terms of dealing with anxiety, to mantras, to chanting as a way to manage that energy, because very often from an anxiety standpoint, to sit quietly and follow the breath is just, it's not accessible. We need to move, and this is what I love. It's such a beautiful combination of different tools that come together. And her voice is, and as she sings with her daughters, it gives me chills, and I guarantee you will find that as well. And Suzanne has, as you will hear in the interview, she's back in the recording studio as well, and we'll be adding more to her album, which is again just fantastic. So so as you connect to the gifts from Suzanne, you will have the mantra, you will have the audio right away, you will have a gift of explaining, and I think that is really helpful to know what the background is, what the words mean for many of us. So that gift is coming together as well. And yes, monkey mind, Gail, you absolutely said it. So and also too, as Marie-Lune too, I'm just checking back in with Marie-Lune as she's popping in and popping out as she comes into, because she has a lot of people that she's working with right now because of the situation that we are in. So a lot of the healers, a lot of the coaches, right, are being called on more often right now. And what I'd like to mention from lots, and I'm going to go on in terms of Marie-Lune as well, is that that connection right now to being able to access some different tools that you might not have accessed before. So the crystals and the stones and the cards. And actually, Marie-Lune, I hope that you're still there. there, and actually Genevieve as well, thank you so much for popping on, because here's the thing. In the interview, Marie-Lune, you talk about 2 different sets of cards, and I was trying to remember that. And Genevieve and I talked about cards as well. So there are 2 separate cards. I know Oracle cards are one, but I think I'm right on that. Again, I say that right in the interview. It's new. Cards are new for me in terms of a tool. I've started to tarot and oracle. Thank you, thank you. I've started to play with cards again, being open to this. And Genevieve sent me a card in preparation for the summit as we came into that, and I just couldn't believe how this all, how it all crossed over. So crystals and gems and stones and cards, it's all, you'll hear Marie-Lune talking about that. You've heard Genevieve talking about, again, all of those connections to our energy. What I love as well in terms of Marie-Lune talking about our relationship with our fur babies, with our pets right now. They are feeling the energy as much, if not more, of course, than us. I follow the energy of my little terrier jammers in terms of the weather more than I do the weather person. I know that when a storm is coming, when things are shifting, she is right at me. She's unfortunately, she's shaking a little bit. We have her little thunder jacket that we have for her to help her feel secure, just like we need to. And they are feeling it, for us to connect and have that opportunity now to also feel that deep connection to our pets, because they are helping us, we are helping them. And I'm going to say more than any other time that I've noticed, and particularly in terms of when we were away, and still are away from our friends and our family, that we have our little fur babies, and we had them lots during the interviews. We had cats going across keyboards, we had dogs. Marie-Lune and I, we had dogs walking through the interview. I mentioned we had roosters with Kelly. So all kinds of, again, different energy going on. So, and they all, exactly, Marie-Lune, they all have their own vibration and frequency, and being able to, again, be open to all of the energy that is around us, through our pets, through our trees, through nature, through the stones, through the crystals, through the cards, with an openness and a curiosity. And this is a huge part of the summit for me. This has been a huge benefit for me, and that is, I'm just looking here. Okay, good, Suzanne. Yeah, I know when you type fast, I get that. I'm going, I see sorry, and I saw, yeah, I know when we're typing fast and we get excited. So absolutely, connect to these amazing women. With, again, that if this is new for you, I really encourage you to play with this. If it's something for some of you that's kind of been in the background for a little bit, you've kind of, played with it a little bit, this is the absolute time. So if you want to, Marie-Lune, I'm not sure if you want to put your Instagram up as well. I think that is, and we can do that after if we're not putting it up right now, because there is a really good connection there. Marie-Lune, also, we connect to her podcast, okay, in the on the speaker page as well, so that you can connect there. And yeah, I know, Bon, and I'm not even sure where I heard that with openness and curiosity. Honest to goodness, I think partly years ago from Susie talking about our movement and having curiosity with how we move. So again, everybody just keeps crossing over and the theme keeps moving us forward. Thank you, Marie-Lune, for putting up that post as well. So again, I am going to, and I didn't give Suzanne the heads up on this, I am going to pop on at 4 o'clock, going to move and groove. We have, and that's about 8 minutes if I could probably be right to the dot on that one in terms of movement. So it is a good amount of time. I like to do it first thing in the morning, and actually I like to challenge everybody to try first thing in the morning and see how you feel. Try it for a week, but we'll do it again here for 4 o'clock. So nothing is the same. It's all about, yes. So it's all about adjusting with new tools. Perfect. So again, that is check in with the speakers, and I am going to be popping on live at 4 o'clock. If I missed anything, I will drop it into this thread right here. And tomorrow we have Yvonne on Ayurveda, and we have Nancy on affirmation. So it is a double A day. It's a American Canadian day as well. And we have a little bit more movement coming your way, as I mentioned, as we move into the weekend with some yin yoga. I'll be sharing some movement practices as well. So lots more coming your way. Enjoy today. And Suzanne is popping on at 4 o'clock to do some dancing with me. If anybody else is, jump in, let me know, but I will remind you as well. So have a fantastic day 10, everybody. Enjoy. Have a fit, fearless, and fabulous day. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you, Marie-Lune and Suzanne, for being here. And we will see you live at 4 o'clock and live tomorrow at 10 a.m. You're welcome. Bye for now, everyone.